We live, we live. What up, KK? We back.
What is popping, y'all? Welcome back to the Fairweather Podcast. You got your boy 2K Suave, you got your boy Mr. A-Rod, you got your boy Mrs. Sammy, and of course we got the one and only Mr. Victor Rivera. How is everybody doing in this last week of Black History Month?
First off, show your drinks, man. This is a drinking episode.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This is a drinking episode. Drinks in
I
hand.
put
Let's
my I put this whole in the mason jar today, so yeah, you know it.
see.
If you're watching the video right now, I got the the bucket hat with the sunnies on. I saw the weather's gonna be 78 to like 81 for the next 10 days. I'm like, well, I guess it's springtime, y'all. So hey, I'm here. And then I drove past Spectrum the other day, where the Phillies was playing. I was like, yeah, it's spring ball, baby. We here. So welcome to spring. Welcome to another edition of the Fairweather Podcast. Today we just trying to have some fun. Honestly, it's been a long football season that's finally come to an end, and then basketball is starting to pick back up a little bit. We just finished the All-Star break. We didn't get to talk about the All-Star weekend last week. I just want to say real quick on that. You guys can add whatever you want with as far as the All-Star game and the game is this and the dunk contest. Listen, at this point, we just got to stop crying and just, if you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. Because it's like,
Hey, man.
they ain't trying to. I mean, listen, the dunk contest, I know people want superstars and shit. Look, I see these kids in college doing these dunk contests that are just regular people, and they be killing the dunk contest. I see these kids in high school. I think we're trying to put too much on this shit where it's like, yo, just let them go and dunk. And then the judges were all drunk, so that's another story. Your boy Jalen Brown.
The announcers were drunk.
Listen. I'm gonna go to you, Vic. Your boy Jalen Brown. I know you a homer, but come on, man. What was that?
That's the NBA wanting a star to be in the finals. That's nothing wrong with that. I don't want to watch. I don't want to watch Obi Toppin's brother versus Mac McClung, who's in the fucking G League, dunk off against each other. I want to watch stars. I don't care if it's Jalen Brown. I don't care if it's Donovan Mitchell. I don't care if it's who. I want to watch stars. I don't want to watch fucking G Leaguers dunk.
Was Aaron Gordon? I mean, I know there were high draft picks, but Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine weren't necessarily stars. They were really good players, and they put on a dunk show for all eternity. So it's like, I think we get caught up.
At least they were NBA players, KK.
Okay, all right, cool. I mean, it's arguable some of these players in the past that were also NBA players should have probably been G Leaguers, or if they had the G League at the time.
But they were starters. They were starters at least. At least they were starters in the league.
I think
playing on a team.
I pulled up a list. If there's out of the last 80 dunkers that participated in the slam dunk contest, you probably don't. I mean, I'm talking about prior to like 2010 when everyone started complaining. A lot of them you probably have no idea who they are. It's like, we skipped from Dominique Wilkins and Michael Jordan, which is 89, 90, and Spud Webb 91, all the way to 2000. What about the 90s? What about the Brent Berrys of the world? Anybody's cry when Brent Berry was doing the dunk contest and Cedric Ceballos and all these other people. Like, it's just regular folks, dog. It's just regular folks. But
I mean, that's podcast back then, so
yeah, that's true. I mean, I thought of it back then. I really did. When I was a little pup, but it didn't come to fruition. But and then the game, A-Rod, just real quick on the game. Did you even watch it?
Yeah, I watched it.
Okay, cool.
watch the whole thing.
I fell asleep. Like, this is the third year in a row I've fallen asleep during the All-Star game, man.
When Cat had 40, that's when I was like kind of like dozing off. I was like, this man, like, all right, Cat, whatever.
He can play. Honestly, as soft as he is, that's my issue with him. My issue with him is that he's just kind of soft. Like, he can play, but he's kind of soft. So that's my only issue with him. But
and then he my ass.
I mean, he is we're going to talk about Cam Newton in a little bit, but they're professional athletes, y'all. They're professional athletes. I don't know why you think anybody can just, no, he's 7 foot tall. So yeah, maybe Sammy could, because Sammy be running and shit. And I don't know, but yeah, the game was the game. But yeah, let's have some fun today, Sammy. How you doing? What's some crazy, wacky things you've seen over the last couple of weeks?
I got two. One is that wasn't really over the weekend, but it was actually yesterday. Erling Haaland had 6 goals in a game. which is
That was 5.
absolutely good. 5 goals. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Oh no, De Bruyne
that
had
was
6 assists or
insane.
some shit. It was stupid.
Insane.
And then Bayer Leverkusen of the Bundesliga continues their historic run. They're still undefeated. They haven't lost a single game all season. They're now 8 games up on Bayern Munich. So Xabi Alonso looking like he is probably going to either Munich or Liverpool this offseason. So stay tuned for that.
Hey, fuck Liverpool. All right, A-Rod, what about you, sir?
I mean, mine's not sports related. Mine's more on this whole Diddy shit, man. This whole Diddy.
God, here we go.
This
Take it away. With the podcast. Let's go.
This whole Diddy, because I mean, we pay homage to hip hop too. So this whole sexual allegations with Diddy, there's been, numerous women speaking out. Someone in his office, Cassie, and now a male recording artist said that he filed a sexual allegation against Diddy. And Meek Mill's being thrown in there, and now Usher's getting ushered into it now too. So
I like what you did there.
Yeah, it's getting wild, man. This whole thing, and I mean, just go on Twitter and look at the memes that are coming out. It's wild, man. So,
damn,
I'm the kind of man you're innocent until proven guilty, and Diddy looks like a fun guy, man, to hang out with and party with. But if it goes that way,
nah, bro, he did it. Whatever they say he did. Like, a lot of other celebrities, when they hear shit, I'm like, eh. But with Diddy, I was like, oh yeah, he did it. Like it was quick for me. I don't know how else to say it, but it was quick for me. But Vic, what you got for me?
Yeah, so let's go back to All-Star Weekend, boys, and the All-Star Skills competition, and let's talk about the court on All-Star Skills Night. That court was fucking awesome. Okay, I loved every second of that court. I loved how it changed colors. I loved how it did some crazy shit while people were dunking. I loved how, that court was dope as shit. I want to see more courts, more LED courts out there, especially for exhibition games. That shit was awesome.
They're going to like force that down like our throats over the next 5 years. Just be ready for it, because like,
please do. I want more.
I was watching big pause. I was watching the celebrity game, and they were just talking about that court all game long. Like, and look at the court is following me, and then you look at the All-Star Weekend with the skills competition, the dunk contest. Yeah, like people like with fire trailing them. Oh, they going. Because so a few years ago, I don't know if you remember, what's that bald dude's name that's the commissioner, Adam Silver. They asked him like, what did they want him to see the game be like, and he straight up said, he straight up said, he wants it to be like a video game. That's what he said. He wants the NBA to be looks like a video game, because when you think about it, everybody playing 2K all day, everybody playing FIFA, FC 24, everybody's playing. That's just what it is.
The NBA is already a damn video game, man. Have you seen the average scores of these games this year? It's crazy.
Shit, the All-Star game went over 200. That's how you know it's going. Yeah, everything is to shit right now. But and then for me,
Cat scored 1/4 of that.
I want to apologize real quick because I didn't fill y'all in. But there was a boost on Hard Rock Bet for Manchester United. Hold on, let me pull it up. I think it was Manchester United. Who else played today?
Manchester United played Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup.
Yeah.
I believe Shotgun Guy said that Inter Milan played, Napoli played as well.
Liverpool played Southampton.
Liverpool. So basically, all right, I got it right here. So
Liverpool played all their bench players, so that was weird that they won. So
yeah,
the FA Cup.
There was a boost on Hard Rock. Chelsea, Manchester United, and Liverpool all advance plus 200. Yeah, I hit on that today, so that's my fun. That's my fun for today. I'm a degenerate. I told y'all after the Super Bowl I was gonna take a break, but I've been over the last 7 days. I don't know what I did.
He said this Filipino field hockey is looking really good right now.
KK, be careful. Hey. Pretty soon we're gonna have to start putting that phone number on the bottom of our scrolling thing for people with gambling problems and shit. Just so we don't lose liability and stuff like that, man.
All I'm going to say is that if you guys have an interest in table tennis like myself, I got the hookup. Holla at me, baby. I'm telling you right now.
What pot?
My table tennis shit right now is crazy. I'm not playing, dog. I'm not playing. I mean, shit, man, y'all gonna make me pull up all this green? I ain't gonna do it because y'all gonna see some stuff.
All
I'm gonna say,
red, dude. You're still on red.
all I'm going to say is that my table tennis is on some shit right now. So if you need to contact me, go ahead and send me or whatever DM, a message, a text message, an email. I don't care. I'm here for you. So we're gonna leave it there. All right, Sammy. We got a lot. We got a list of things that we kind of want to touch on today and have a little bit of fun with it. So I'm gonna give you the floor. I'm gonna let you pick it up wherever you want it. Today, the flow is with you today. I'm feeling good about this.
Keep an eye on the chat too.
Danny with me.
Keep an eye on the chat.
Danny with me.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
I know we talked about this, and we kind of wanted to keep this a little bit loose. Pause. Just because
Ooh.
we're in this.
Well,
No, I mean, yeah.
Well,
we're in this phase with sports, right? Where there's just games every day. I mean, if you're Meek Mill, I'm just kidding. No, but
hey, listen, y'all ain't gonna talk about Philly like that. Leave me a lot of this.
All right.
I'm sorry.
All
right.
So we're kind of in a phase, right, where basketball's happening every day. There's only so much you could talk about each week, but at the same time, we're getting into that area of like MVPs coming up. We have college basketball's heating up.
Go Bulls.
Exactly. We have so many different topics outside of just the regular day-to-day game. So we were like, you know what, let's talk this shit. Let's do it. So I wanted to start it off at the top. Kind of the first thing, because I think it's kind of appropriate. We just talked about the NBA All-Star Game. So let's do a small Who Do You Love segment. And
where's Shotgun Guy?
Where's Shotgun? So
this is his fault.
So Shotgun Guy.
A-Rod, can you please explain to the people why we're doing this?
Okay, real quick. We're doing this because Shotgun Guy went to the gym today and we started talking basketball, and he said Kawhi Leonard is not in the top 10 in the league. And we sat there.
Right
we
now,
named
right?
A bunch of
Currently.
Right now, currently. And I told him
not all time. Not all time,
of course not. But I kept telling him, like, looking at the demographic of the NBA, looking at your credentials of what you have done and where you are now in your career and what you're doing for your team, you have to put him in your top 10. And he says he's not in his top 10. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I'm okay with that, but that's the synopsis. Then I had to throw it to my podcast brethren over here and get the polling going. So
can I lay down something real quick? So this is how I interpret top 10 for me right now. The way I interpret it is, if I'm starting a franchise, who are the top 10 players I would take on my team right now? I'm not taking anything into account past performance.
Can I challenge that?
You want to win a championship as soon as possible. That's what you should say.
All right, thank you, Sammy. That's what I'm saying. Because you know why I'll challenge that? So of all time, universally, we'll say either Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, depending on what your
Bill
flavor
Russell.
is, right? Yeah, okay. Whoa. Whoa, I get you drug checked, dog. Anyway, so
I'm drunk on this episode.
But overall draft, my number one pick, I'm taking Shaq, because who the hell's stopping Shaq? That doesn't mean he's the best player of all time. But if I had the number one overall pick of the whole NBA draft forever, I'm more than likely I'm taking Shaquille O'Neal. Because right now,
with today's rules,
to your
ain't no
I'm taking
way.
Shaq
with today's rules,
the first fucking round, dude.
With today's
I just
rules?
hacked that motherfucker all day.
Shep Holmgren plays center, right? Oh my God, barbecue chicken. Come on, man. Let's be honest. So
that's fine. That's fine because Chet's gonna just step out to the 3-point line, and there goes your fucking defense in the middle there. It's not.
Yao Ming used to step out too.
Oh, come on, bro.
All right,
come
all
on,
right,
bro.
all right. Let's not get too far out.
Come on.
So based on players right now, you want to win a championship as soon as possible, right? So Who Do You Love? We are starring Kawhi Leonard because of Shotgun Guy. This is so lame, but it's Kawhi Leonard. So we all kind of talked about this. So we talked about it, and there was a list that was put out there, and then we discussed some players that maybe could not be in it and could be in it. But KK created a list of 4 guys that maybe were on that cusp of who should be, compared to him in that range in the top 10. I think we all agree Kawhi was at least in the top 12.
So before we go, I purposely didn't include LeBron. I include Kevin Durant. Is it fair for me to do that? Because
absolutely.
To me,
absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
I still don't know why you put Jason Tatum here, but let's start with Jason Tatum.
Let's do it. You go first, Vic, because I know you want.
Bitch, please. I'm taking Jason Tatum.
Just tell me why, dog. I need to know.
Because he's a fucking better player. He's better defensively. He's better. Look at the numbers.
He's better what?
Better offensively.
He's better what?
He's a better passer. He's a better rebounder. Defensively? Yes. Okay.
Listen.
Okay. Ain't no fucking way. No way I'm getting tilted this early. No way I'm getting tilted this early.
Vic's points are not the
Hold on, KK. Okay, I'm gonna have to moderate. KK, hold on one second.
Okay.
Vic, what were you gonna say? You have to rebuttal to what he said. Why? So say the why and give the stats that you want.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and I will give you my advanced stats in just a moment as soon as my computer loads. But I know that I checked before, and the advanced leaders are in hold on real quick. I've got to fucking do the stupid goddamn thing. Hold on.
Now listen.
Go ahead, KK. Talk before I look this up.
As he's talking about stats, guys, y'all ever watch Moneyball? Yeah, it was a great movie. Oakland still has not won a championship. They about to move to Las Vegas, still looking for the identity. All that number shit means absolutely nothing to me.
All right, but before he puts that stat out, I'm going to say this. The best ability is availability. And if you look at the last 4 years, who has played the most minutes amongst all
it is
him
February
and Kawhi?
It's February 28, 2024. You want to win a championship right this second.
Yes. I'm taking Jason Tatum.
I've literally watched this man say, all right, let's go, Toronto. March him down.
How long ago was that?
March him down.
How long ago was that?
I mean, the last time I seen Tatum in the finals, I mean, he had Moses Moody.
He was 23 years old.
He was there, right? Did he not make it there?
Moses Moody. Come on, man. All right, continue.
Absolute insanity.
I mean, shit. So whenever I say, well, LeBron was 22, 07 finals. Oh, well, he's supposed to. He's so. I mean, I'm just saying.
That bitch got swept, though. That bitch got swept.
Who says that?
Of course he got swept. Look at the team. And look who he played against. Come on, man.
Yo, you disrespecting Zajunas Ilgauskas like that. I don't like that,
man.
God.
Oh, my God. That dude looked 40 when he was 28, man.
Who was he on? Was he on Timmy? No, Timmy cooked him, bro. It was barbecue. Chicken. It was barbecue. What are you in the Caribbean? Conch. It was barbecue conch, dog.
The curry goat.
It was barbecue curry. And,
all right, let me go.
Go ahead.
Let me go. Y'all appreciate me for this. Even though I know he parties with Diddy, I'll probably take Jason Tatum right now.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
Because I do.
Man, he knows ball.
No. I if it were that like I needed a Kawhi Leonard, like I agree with KK. I've literally seen the Raptors say, DeRozan, here you're walking. Here you're walking papers, and we're getting Kawhi Leonard. And they won the ship that year. I've seen that happen, but I like what Sammy said. The best ability is availability. And Tatum is always healthy and is always playing. And we do give him a lot of shit because, I saw his interview over the weekend and he was like, oh, yeah, I want to take the torch. I want to be the best player.
What was the problem with that?
I didn't have a problem with it. It was just.
He should be saying that.
He should. Yeah, exactly. He should. But I just feel like there's a lot of guys that we want to take that torch. And Jason Tatum, it's like every year we're like, it's his year and he doesn't do it. It's his year. He doesn't do it.
Guys, he's only 25 years old, though. People be treating him like he's Kawhi Leonard, who's fucking 32
already. He's been in the league 7 years already, okay?
So what? So you know what? So is Donovan Mitchell. So is like all these other guys so is Book. So are like all these guys. Okay, this is what makes me so mad.
Listen, I don't care. I really don't. I'm agreeing that I think I would take Jason Tatum right now because what he does, he's a very good basketball player. He's always on the court. He's always available for you. And every year he's getting better. Like I have not seen him digress once. He's always getting better. So I'm taking Jason Tatum over Kawhi in this situation.
And if you want to talk about defense, like when it was his time to play defense against probably one of the best pure scorers in Kevin Durant, everybody agrees. What did Jason Tatum do?
Lock him down.
Stepped up.
All right. And that part, I agree. Listen, like, remember we talked about it. We were on the show together, the four of us at that time talking about it. I was like, that made me have a lot more respect. Not a little bit, a lot more respect for Jason Tatum after that. I'm like, that was impressive. But
and I'll go traditional stats on you though, KK. He's averaging more points, more rebounds, more assists per game than Kawhi Leonard this season.
Yeah, because
it's not close.
By the time, all right. Let me just say real quick. I understand the argument of Jason Tatum. He's younger, he's a lot more athletic, and he's a lot healthier. That is 1,000% a fact. But my only thing, and the only reason why I'm going to take Kawhi Leonard is because I need to see it happen first. You know what I mean? Like, I need to see what? Like, I just need to see it happen. And until it happens, it's hard for me to be like, oh yeah, let me go take. Like, all right, if you ask me, Luka over Kawhi, I'd probably say Luka.
But he hasn't even won anything.
I'd probably say Luka.
He hasn't won a playoff
because
series. What the fuck are we talking about?
I watched Luka cook Kawhi, the Clippers a few times. But
come on, man.
But all I'm going to say is that Kawhi, when he's right, and I get it, when he's right, that's the problem. It's the when he's right. That's a lot of the problem that you guys are having. He is a little bit older, but at the same time, when he's right, I want him in my foxhole.
And I'm going to say this.
I'm going to take the dark skin brother.
I'll give A-Rod credit. A-Rod knows injured players. He gave us the warning about Porzingis.
My argument has nothing to do with health or not. Like, I could care less. Even if Jason Tatum's a better basketball player.
I would take, if you want to go off of that, I'd take Kawhi Leonard. I'm talking
That's insanity. That's absolute insanity.
How many rings does Kawhi Leonard have? How many?
One. A-Rod, what did you say?
He has one. He has one ring. A-Rod.
One by himself. One by himself.
Oh
okay. A-Rod. Remember when you said, God damn it, you made me forget what I was going to say, Vic.
Einstein's definition of insanity.
Yeah, that's a fact too. But remember when you said Jason Tatum got better every year, right? Kawhi Leonard could not shoot the basketball when he got to the league. He could not shoot he was just a defense guy. Till this day, that dude's mid-range, cold-blooded. He's a free throw shooter, cold-blooded. His three-point shot is improved every single year. Like, and then we talk about defense. The reason why they gave him the 2015 MVP, even I don't think he deserved, they should get that shit like Danny Green or something, is because of his defense. It had nothing to do with his offensive ability. It was because of his defense. So we want to talk about defense. Let's be like when Kawhi wants to sit in that chair and really lock you up at the age of 32. I understand what's his name is playing better defense. He's 24, 25 years old. He better be in athletic shape to be doing that for 48 minutes for 82 games. That's just an age thing. But you said I want to win a championship right now, 7-game series. I'm taking Kawhi in a 7-game series.
There's some weird shit going on with people in Jason Tatum that I just don't understand.
I don't.
I love Jason.
I get it. No, you don't. No, you don't.
I love Jason Tatum.
No, you don't.
When have I ever said I don't like Jason Tatum?
I don't get it.
There's weird shit. I mean, this guy is 25 years old.
What did I say? When did
LeBron win his first championship? When did Kobe win his first championship? When did Kawhi win his first championship?
Listen, I've said Jason Tatum reminds me of Kobe Bryant. You know how much high praise that is for me? That is somebody who I compare him to. So I actually like Jason Tatum. And Kawhi gets on my nerves because he's an op to me. But just from my optics, where I'm at right now in their careers, if they play this 7-game series and it's superstar versus superstar, I'm going to probably lean over the way of Kawhi Leonard. I mean, it's
all
just...
right, moving on.
Let's
go to the next one. No, because we can keep going. We can keep going, but I don't want to keep going on that. We got to move to the next topic.
Austin is pissed.
Jimmy Butler.
Who? Do I still have to go with Kawhi Leonard?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Kawhi's. Who do you love for Kawhi? Here I go.
Oh, me? I'm gonna go Kawhi. I'm taking Kawhi. Decorated. Jimmy Butler in the playoffs is very fucking scary. But overall, I'm taking Kawhi.
I'm gonna shock y'all.
Ain't no fucking way.
Ain't no fucking way.
I'm gonna shock y'all right now. Yo, if we talk about just ability, I'm taking Kawhi all day, every day. But Sammy, what did you lead this show off with? I want to win a championship right now. If I want to win a championship right now, yeah, give me the Fallout Boy, Mr. Jimmy Butler himself. Give me Jimmy in the playoffs.
Kawhi Leonard literally did it for 1 year in Toronto.
Yeah. That was 20. Like you said, what year is that? That was a long time ago. Jimmy, they've been to the NBA Finals twice in the last 5 years, and they have no business being there. No business whatsoever. That team is not supposed to be in the NBA Finals. Jimmy Butler is the reason why that team is in the NBA Finals.
I don't know what Jason Tatum has to do to prove it to you, but all right. I'm taking Kawhi Leonard there. Vic, you taking Kawhi?
Yeah, I'm not a crazy man.
All right, Kawhi Leonard or Lauri Markkanen?
Let me see what you gonna say, Vic. Please say it.
No, I'm just saying Eric Spoelstra is also a big reason why that team made it to the finals.
Lauri Markkanen or Kawhi? I want you to say.
Oh no, this is ridiculous. Yeah, it's Kawhi Leonard. I mean, that's too far.
Okay, A-Rod.
Come on.
Okay, I was scared, man. If you said Lauri Markkanen, I'm gonna have to turn off my camera right now.
You said Jimmy Butler.
I mean, you picked Jimmy Butler over him.
Jimmy Butler been whooping everybody's ass for the last 5 years. Y'all still laughing at him, okay? Yo, y'all hate
people to laugh at him.
Yo, you know what I love?
That dude doesn't play ball. That dude doesn't want to play ball. He's a great guy, but he just doesn't play ball.
What I love about Boston fans? You know what I love about Boston fans? Y'all are ride or die. Like y'all really take that shit to the heart. Damn. Y'all really take that shit to the heart.
Like I said, man, I just don't understand, and I know I'm going off a tangent, I apologize. I just don't understand this moving goalpost with Jason Tatum. Like, what more does he have to do? Hold on.
100%.
What more does this man have to do to prove to people that he's an MVP? He's the best player on the best team. He's proven he can average 27, 28 points a game. Gets better players. His assist numbers improve. And his team gets better. You know what I mean? And now we're saying, oh, he still hasn't won a ship. He's been to a finals. He's been to, 3 Eastern Conference finals before the age of 24. And it's just like, I need more. I need more. Man, get the fuck out of here.
How many MVPs does Kobe Bean Bryant have? 1. Let it go. It's not a big deal. Everybody know he was special the whole time. Let it go. It's always about the best.
Though. He played with LeBron.
It's all about the best story, not the best player. Because let's be honest,
I 100% believe
he plays for the Boston Celtics. If you think about it,
I agree.
Shaquille O'Neal.
If Jason Tatum, and this is the only reason why I think Jason Tatum will leave the Boston Celtics, if he does, is because he knows he'll never get any respect if he wants that, be wearing that jersey.
No, he'd be foolish to leave Boston. That needs to be his legacy.
I'm just saying, it's the reason why the scrutiny is so tough for him is because he's a Celtic, 100%.
When you play for the Los Angeles Lakers, the Boston Celtics, and sometimes the Knicks, you're going to get overly scrutinized no matter what the hell's going on.
But he's doing everything right. Kobe Bryant
won 1 MVP. Let's not forget that, okay? So don't.
People say he got robbed, right? People say he got robbed. Like
Shaq couldn't get a unanimous MVP because somebody hates. Like when you hate the Lakers or hate the Celtics, the hate is real. You know what I mean? So don't let that shit bother you. Everybody knows he's him. Okay, he's getting there. To me, my only thing with Boston, I think he would be complimented better by somebody not named Jaylen Brown. I'm just gonna say that, okay?
Right,
I know y'all like him. He's a good dude.
This shit again. We're doing this shit again.
Paul Pierce,
Here we go
Antoine Walker.
Moving on.
Paul Pierce, Antoine Walker. All right.
Okay, Antoine Walker was never the player that Jaylen Brown was.
Yeah,
you don't remember? Y'all.
Moving on.
Twan?
Kawhi Leonard.
Come on.
Kawhi Leonard or Paul George?
This is a good one.
I figured this was going to be a good one because how I see Paul George, when we talk about talent, Paul George and Jason Tatum are extremely talented, athletic, right? But I don't trust Paul. Like I can't. The only reason I can't pick Paul George, I don't trust him. I don't trust Paul George. That's why I'm taking Kawhi. It's just, for me, it comes down to who do I trust in the foxhole when I got snipers at my head and I need somebody to get me out of the situation. I don't trust Paul George. I trust Kawhi Leonard, and I trust Jimmy Butler a little bit more than Kawhi Leonard. It's just, who do I trust with a gun to my head right this second? That's just how I feel. So I'm take
pretty
Kawhi.
Sure, Jason Tatum has like some of the best crunch time numbers out there. But let me talk about Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. This is probably the toughest one. I'll be honest. I'm gonna have to go Kawhi for the reasons that KK stated. I think Kawhi's numbers are better in crunch time, but also I think what Kawhi gives you on the defensive end is more important than the upside of Paul George on the offensive end. Because I feel like they're both kind of even offensively. Defensively, it's no contest. Kawhi Leonard is a much better defensive player.
I mean, Paul George is not a bad defensive player, but
no, he's not. No.
Yeah, I mean,
but Kawhi was a former all defensive team player.
That's what I was saying about Jason Tatum. But anyway,
all right, let's come on.
How many all defensive teams does Jason Tatum have? Anyway, moving on. What's next on the docket?
He plays the same position as fucking Giannis, according to the voters.
You guys are hilarious. Yeah, I love you guys for real because like y'all gonna ride it. Y'all gonna sit on that damn
that's Paul
hill.
Pierce right behind me, by the way. So
I mean, we're right though. That's the thing. I wouldn't be saying this if I wasn't right.
Y'all told me Derek White was the second coming of Michael Jordan. That's what y'all told me.
I never said that. I said he's an all-star. I still think that to this day.
Never said that.
I mean, the credibility got kind of scary after that.
No.
Yeah, Derek White is better than OG Anunoby. I'm sorry.
Oh, get out. Get out.
Derek White is better than Scotty
Get
Barnes.
out of here. Next topic.
He's not better than Scotty Barnes.
All right, next topic. We got the NBA refs. Are they tripping or are they just gambling? Because, I guess over the last few weeks, we've seen some sketchy calls, especially at the end of games. So, what do we got to say, boys?
A-Rod, this involves you in a couple of ways. Because last week, y'all was crying. This week, y'all is quiet. So, what gives? Be honest. Say it from a real honest perspective. So take the Knicks hat off.
The play with at the end against I forgot who it was that we lost to. Where the Rockets. That's right. That was not a foul. The one with Asur Thompson, like he definitely ran into him. I'm not contesting that. That was ridiculous. But even to that, we got ours, and then when we objected the other one, it was upheld today. So it is what it is.
Then the Killian Hayes one, right, the other day.
The Killian Hayes? What do you mean? It was Asur Thompson.
Was it? No, I thought there was another one with Killian Hayes, wasn't there?
I don't think Killian Hayes is a job right now. They cut
Killian Hayes got cut.
Okay.
Killian Hayes no longer
I stand corrected. My bad.
The number 7 overall pick got cut from a couple years ago, but all right, A-Rod, here's the deal. Everyone likes to speculate about gambling and refs and shit, and it's hard not to think about it when you think of Tim Donaghy's story that they just re-released that Netflix story a couple years ago. So it's like ingrained in our brains again. And when I first heard about Tim Donaghy, it was like probably middle school, high school, something like that. I didn't know anything about sports gambling. I didn't give a shit about sports gambling. It wasn't illegal here. That shit never meant nothing to me, right? Now that I'm a degenerate and I need the 1-800 number of shit across the screen, and I do it. Now I'm like, I can see why. I can see it now because like I think the over under was like 225 or some shit like that, and because I don't know for whatever reason it was like it hit like at 224, and people are like, whoa, this could have happened, da, da, da. And then I had a parlay going. I'm gonna just be personal because you know me. I had a parlay going. Everything hit. It was like 8-leg parlay. Everything was hitting. 7 of them hit. Boom. All I needed, because I think Asar Thompson's points was 8.5. He had 8. When he got fouled, I was like, here we go. We're gonna get me at least one free throw. So I was about to cash in. I felt very good about it. And then I saw that they didn't blow the whistle. And then to bring it back to the game, they do that 2-minute report shit like right after the game now. and it's like, oh yeah, we did mess up. It was a foul. It's like, what the hell is the point of you telling me that shit at that point, right? So I'm gonna ask you this, Sammy. Do you think during the game, because the way it works now, they got one challenge each, right? And that's it, right? And so you have to know when to use it. But then only certain plays can be challenged, and then you go to NFL, they got their own instant replay issues and whatever. Do you think anything with like instant replay or within the game that could have corrected some shit like that? Do you think that's something that could happen, or is it going to open it up like a Pandora's box type of situation?
I don't know, man. It gets a little sketchy, especially, just me coming, from a little bit more of a soccer background when you have VAR screwing up a lot of calls, especially some of those calls that are a little subjective, right? Like the offside call, like is his finger part of the body to score? You know what I'm saying? Like, so they do calls like that. And then when they look at it in the VAR, it's technically his body part, so he is offsides, even if it's just his fingertip, which actually can't actually play the ball, right? So if you start introducing things like that, then you just kind of, like you mentioned perfectly, you open Pandora's box. So I just think the refs need to be better because, the other thing that I'm noticing, especially watching that Celtics-Sixers game yesterday, on both sides, the calls were so late. Like, they were like, I don't know what they were waiting for before they blow the whistle, because it wasn't even like they were just waiting for the shot to go in some cases, right? It was just, I don't know. I don't know. It's like, I don't understand it.
And as a person that used to referee, in case y'all don't know, I used to wear the stripes. I did intramural, and then from intramural, I got a lot of opportunities to referee a lot of different things, 7-on-7 camps, and this, that, and the third. So I enjoy my time, so I can see. I like to watch the game from a referee standpoint. My biggest issue is the referee making the call that's not in position to make that call. That is a real thing that they taught us in referee school. Whatever that shit 8-minute video we watched, that was one thing that was really big from a basketball perspective. When you got a referee from that corner calling like a loose ball foul on the opposite end of the court, it starts to raise eyebrows a little bit, because what I learned from Tim Donaghy is that the ref can control a lot more shit than you think. They can control a lot more shit than you think. And it makes me think like, yo, I don't know if I can trust. Because like the way David Stern approached it, he didn't want the shit to be like a bigger deal. So he singled out Tim Donaghy. But Tim Donaghy got a list. Like what's his name? That who died in prison. Giselle, whatever that guy's what's his name?
Jeffrey Epstein?
No, Epstein. He had a list. And they said, nah, bro, you got to go. So to me, Donaghy had a list, and they said, nah, we're just going to make you take the fall, and you go over here, and we're going to pay you off. You go live in Fort Lauderdale and be good. So all I'm saying is that I don't know what I could trust anymore. It's like, I watch WWE, so my mind is all kind of, it's all kind of like mumble jumble, because I don't know what's real. Like, I don't know if the referee really running shit, and we just spectators. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I get nervous about that, but I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what you think. What do you think, Vic?
Yeah, guys, mark it in your books. Episode 131, we finally tackle the Jeffrey Epstein question.
There we go. But yo, he had a list. He had a list. So
he did not kill himself. He did not kill himself. All right. No, so I think everything you guys said was pretty spot on. I think it just kind of goes to our natural tendencies to want to believe conspiracy theories and think that something larger is going on when there actually probably isn't. You shouldn't attribute malice to what can be attributed to negligence. I think that's what I want to say.
Which is correct.
Unless it's in the palace, then there's malice.
Yeah. So
you on it today? That's like, I think it's your third one. Write that shit down somewhere.
So what I mean by that is, don't attribute their shitty calls to them trying to shape the game. I think even Donaghy, he wasn't really betting on on the outcomes of games. He was betting on over-unders. He was betting on over-unders. I think there is something to be said about vendettas that certain refs had against. I think that's an actual issue where certain refs don't like certain players. But as far as a gambling scheme in the NBA, I just don't think that there's a way for that to possibly happen in this day and age.
I think you're being. I don't want to say naive because that sounds like I'm attacking you, but I think you should open your mind up a little bit because, like, at the end of the day, you got to just chase the mighty dollar, bro. The mighty dollar controls everything to me. So it's like, I don't know. I would say the same thing as you, Vic, like 3 years ago. And now it's like my mind is open. I'm like, maybe that's what it is. Maybe my mind is infected.
I'm always on the L2M. I'm always looking at that.
Yeah.
But more often than not, the L2Ms, they usually, I very rarely see them overturn a call on the last 2-minute report. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I guess. But no, they tripping. But at the same time,
taking human error out of it is just really tough. That's the hard part of it.
Yeah,
correct.
But there is a lot of human error. What we've noticed and seen, like it's
100%.
I feel like there has to be, like, in the offseason, some giant meeting that they have with the officials and sit them down and be like, listen, guys, we need you to do a better job, yada, yada, yada. I don't know what that will entail, or trying to mix in some type of mechanical way that we can get some type of reason. Like, even with the pitch count in baseball, like, that's kind of working a little bit. It's, it is what it is. It's kind of working. Find something to try out. Try it in the G League, try it in the summer league or something, and see if it works. But taking out human error, it's kind of tough. But when you see something blatant as a Hart throwing his body into Stuart Thompson at the end of the game, like, I was like, shit, there goes our chances. I was like, we lost. But they didn't do anything. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. And I'll be happy. I'm happy with the win. But I also understand Monty Williams' tone at the end of the interview. But don't say that a lot of your losses are because of these refs this year, because your team is awful horrible too.
I just gotta say, the NBA gotta chill with these fucking fines on ref. Like, I can't go after the game and say how I feel. You don't fine me $25K for what, bitch? Like, I'm telling you what I think. So to me, the NBA and the NFL, some of the fines that they got, he wore the wrong socks. $5,000. Like, bro, y'all gotta chill. So if I got a problem with a ref, it's like if a coach has a problem with me, he can go into the media and say, well, LeBron didn't do this, or so I can't do the same thing about a ref. He didn't make the right call today. Like, shit, it's a part of the game. I don't know. That's just completely off topic. But that shit bothers me.
I think there does just needs to be some consistency too, because I know you guys watch enough ball that we notice a call will get called in one game and then the next game the ref is a little different and then he doesn't call it the same way. I don't like that consistency because that just changes how you have to approach the game every time. It should be you against the opponent, not you against the ref. Now, I'm not saying you're always battling against the ref, but you guys know as much as I do when it comes to the playoffs, if you get certain refs, you can get away with certain things versus others. And it just defeats the purpose of preparing against your opponent if you have to prepare both for your opponent but also the referee. So if anything, there should be some sort of consistency across the board on what's going to get called, what's a foul, because sometimes, bro, I don't even know what's a foul anymore.
Sacramento Kings versus Los Angeles Lakers back in 2002, I think it was, whatever. It was blatant as shit. And we just chalk it up, the refs are just being we got his shit proven. Like, they did everything in their power to make sure the Lakers won that game. So it could happen. That's what I'm saying. It's not like we're talking about something that's foreign. Like, I'll be watching all these Netflix documentaries and shit of like this kid at like Arizona State or some shit like that. Like, we see it, bro. Like, and when somebody's desperate for money, Sacramento Kings 2002. That's all I'm gonna just refer to that, because that was just blatant in your face and we were just supposed to accept that. So I don't know. That's just how I feel. But at the end of the day, it's like, what can we do? You know what I mean? It's like, we just consume the product and hope our team wins.
And bitch about it here, and then we bitch about it here,
right? And then I can pour. My diary is getting full, so now I gotta pour out some of my heart to y'all now. So I'm like, I gotta get. I'm getting a lot of shit off my chest today, so I'm gonna just pause. Pause, because anyway.
All right. Next topic. I think since we're dealing with fighting and people getting angry, you put on here everybody on the edge fighting. So we got the Heat.
How do you
and the
say
Pelicans.
music in Memphis, A-Rod?
Music.
Yeah, Glow.
So go ahead,
My-
KK. What were some of the top issues? I know Cam Newton's obviously on the top of that list.
Yeah. We gotta get
It
the
was so
Cam, bro.
stupid, bro.
We gotta get the Cam, bro. I
got
can't
so
wait.
much to say about Cam. I got
You know, bro, I love Cam Newton, but I'm gonna get there. But I feel like in basketball, I feel like we got all these old heads calling the game soft. Lately, there's been a lot more like aggression in the
Right?
NBA.
I like it.
And
I like
which
it.
we love, right? We love, but you know how the media is. They go like, oh yeah. Like, I don't. First of all, like, why is it in hockey is glorified, but in the NBA? Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. But anyway,
Racism.
yeah.
I'll say it.
Hey, Black History Month, baby. This is the second to last day, so I appreciate that. But anyway, shit, you made me lose my train of thought. But no, I know we saw a few over the last couple of weeks. I know we got Zion got fouled by Kevin Love, and then Jimmy Butler got choked, and then this shit happened, and Alvarado's throwing balls with Thomas Bryant. We had Grant Williams, who to me, Grant Williams is on a free fall right now. Why y'all let that man leave Boston, bro? Like, see, this is what Tatum needs to realize. If he leaves Boston, he's gonna end up like Grant Williams. He needs to stay his ass right there. Antoine Walker left Boston. He won a ring, but look at him now. He got like a baby. He looked like he's 395 pounds, dog. It's crazy. I need to check on your boy Twan. But anyway, Grant Williams got involved with the Warriors. Texas A&M Commerce versus Incarnate Word. They had like a whole little brawl on the sideline. It looked like Coach Carter versus like some other shit. I don't know. It was crazy, right? And then we had I do want to talk about this Wake Forest bullshit with rushing the court and everybody's crying because it's Duke, whatever. But out of all those fights, was there one for y'all that was entertaining? Because I am curious about that. Hey, Rob, go ahead.
And Miami Heat one, man, when you go for the throat, like that's primetime HBO boxing shit right there, man. So
what should Jimmy have done? Because to me, Jimmy was very reserved. I think Jimmy should have swung quick. Bow, bow.
Jimmy's the kind of guy that carries the big stick, kind of like Teddy Roosevelt in a way. Jimmy carries a big stick. I see Jimmy as more of an instigator than anything. He'll instigate shit. And when he needs to step forward and do something and say something, he will. But he also knows if I'm getting, 5 game suspension for this, I'm not going to be there to do that shit. I don't want to be caught up in that. And if I'm suspended 1 game, I'll just record it at my friend's house and we'll have a little watch party at the house and have some fun with it. So
I gotta say, that's a teammate that I wish I had. I wish Jimmy Butler was like my teammate because like.
But if you ask me, the most entertaining one was that BS fucking what was it? Incarnate Heart, whatever that one was, the most entertaining. Because if you listen to the commentary on it,
that was a lot of shit going on there. There was a lot of shit going on with that one because like. First of all, I'd never heard of these 2 schools in my entire life. I'm like, who the hell is Incarnate Ward, dog? Like, what player is that? But for real though, that one was a little scary, dog. Like I don't know what that was. A lot of shit was going on there. So that was to me. But I mean, yeah, the Jimmy one was fun. Golly, you know what? The Grant Williams shit. I got to talk about that one because like Grant Williams. I really do feel bad for this dude, like for real. Like I really do feel bad for Grant Williams. I don't know what y'all let this man go for, but like he's free falling. Like he went from Boston Celtics championship aspirations to playing with Luka Doncic to he's in Charlotte, bro. Like just he's in basketball hell. I mean Jordan ain't even there no more. Like he sold his shit. Like it's just like, oh, you play for the Charlotte. Oh, okay. It's like. If I was a like an Instagram model or or like a video vixen, and I see these basketball players come, oh, what team do you play for? Well, I play for the Charlotte Hornets. I'll be like, wait, who? Are you LaMelo Ball? Nah.
Okay. Naked pictures of him too, like that just surfaced too.
Who?
Of Grant Williams, just like naked pictures that he sent.
You lying?
I swear to God.
Don't even look it up. Don't even look it up.
Saying I saw him.
I'm gonna take your word. I'm gonna take your word. I'm gonna take your word. So yeah, this man is tripping, dog. Like to me, Grant Williams is going through it right now. So that one was
Good over there.
entertaining. It's just entertaining for me to see him go through it because like when he was playing with Boston, you know, as a Philadelphia Sixers fan, he was somebody who I hated. I'm like, man, fuck Grant Williams, dog. So I feel bad for him personally, but he going through it, dog. I need to get your boy back. Get your boy back.
Oh my God, yeah, naked pictures threw me off. Fall down the wrong tube. That's fucked up. I did see those, okay, Kent, and they were. You know what? Grant Williams is secretly ripped.
Yeah, he is secretly ripped.
He is. He's fucking. He looks good.
Is he more ripped than Desmond Bain? Desmond Bain be walking around like the Incredible Hulk.
Desmond Bain, his neck is connected to his head, or like his neck's connected to, or head's connected to his shoulders.
He's literally Bane, dog. It's crazy. But anyway, go ahead, Vic.
I'm sorry.
Like for that glass.
Swallowed down the wrong. Swallowed down the wrong tube.
That's crazy.
But
what's going on?
We're talking about Grant Williams.
Vic, I love you, bro. I just want to say I love you. You're doing
Love you
well.
guys.
Which one of the fights? Which one of the fights was interesting to you?
You know what? I'll be honest, Sammy, I didn't see any of them. I had an action-packed weekend, as you all know. Took the kids to Disney myself, and then went to by myself.
Which part?
I went to Hollywood Studios.
Okay, at least it wasn't Magic Kingdom, because Magic Kingdom that would have been by yourself.
There's only two places you can drink in Magic Kingdom. Only two as an adult.
On top of
that. And they're both restaurants. So no, I was going there. And then I had the Billy Joel Sting concert on Saturday. And then, of course, I had an epic scramble match on Sunday against Sammy.
Who won?
I did. But that's not here. He said
that cocky as hell. Oh, of course, bro. Come on. All right, continue.
But yeah, I would have loved to see Grant Williams fight. That sounds like it would have been awesome.
Of course. All right, but anyway, the NBA said the NBA, so screw these fights. Screw the court rushes and shit, whatever. They're gonna cry. They'll forget about it in a week. Let's talk about Superman, A-Rod. Let's talk about my dog Superman. Superman. So we were talking about Cat. What was his name? Karl Anthony Towns earlier, right? Yeah. We could call him soft as whatever, but he's still 7 foot tall, 275 pounds. Probably ain't gonna beat him. The regular folk probably ain't gonna beat him. These dudes at this camp that Cam Newton's been running for years, giving back to his community, just being the good man that he is, one of my favorite players of all time.
Damn.
I feel like every year he gets punked about some shit. Oh, you lost a Super Bowl. Oh,
he does it to himself. He wears those stupid hats.
Thank you.
Who cares?
Get to it. We'll get to it.
If I had an MVP that's going to do a camp for my child, bro, come on, hell yeah, let's go. But long story short, these fools thought they could jump Cam Newton. Now, I don't know if y'all remember Cam Newton, but shit, they called him Superman for a reason. He's been running over defensive tackles since he was like 12. Like the dude is legit a whole 6'5", 260 pounds, right? And he's still a solid 6'5", 2. He still look like he wanted to go play football. And these fools thought they can jump him. I just want to say, dog, my respect for Cam Newton was always high. Ever since he won that Heisman in championship season with that trash ass Auburn team, I was like, bro, I've been a fan ever since, right? And that same dude that beat Oregon in that game, and that same dude who threw for 400 yards in his first game of his rookie year, and that same dude that went 15-1 with that trash ass Carolina Panthers team, he's still the same dude, dog. Four people could not bring that man down to the ground, dog. And he threw 0 punches. He's just grabbing you. He said, "You go over here." He was a crossing guard. He was just directing traffic, like he be doing this shit like this. He be doing this shit in his sleep. My respect for Cam Newton right now, boy. But my disrespect to today's youth, y'all need to like have a little bit of respect. I feel like when I was a kid, I had respect for adults because I don't know, it's just how I was. But come on, dog, dude was throwing a camp in your hometown, like you get to like see him in person. When I was living in Detroit, I went to a Grant Hill basketball camp. That was the greatest day of my entire life. I don't even like Duke. I don't even like the Pistons, but I was living there, and I went to a Grand Hill basketball camp, and that was the greatest day of my life. So when you got somebody giving your time to your thing back to where you live, that's beautiful. It's like that's why they have like the Walter Payton Man of the Year shit in the NFL. Like it really means something when you have somebody who actually gives a shit about where they're at and the community they live in. And the fact that it had to resort to that after all these years of disrespect, I got problems with that. But on a more lighter note, Cam Newton will still go whoop that ass right now, and I appreciate that.
I mean, the only thing that I hate about Cam Newton is the way he types. I absolutely hate the way that he types. That is the most annoying thing in the world.
He's a weird dude.
Yeah, I respect
He's from Atlanta.
I respect it. Nah,
he's like Kanye if Kanye played football.
He's from Atlanta, dog. He probably hang out with Puff. Never mind, I just playing with stop.
They say,
go ahead, boss.
They say 8 out of 10 dudes from Atlanta might be gay.
That's what I say. He probably hang out with, but hey, that's
well, there goes our Atlanta listeners.
It's not a problem if
hey, Atlanta did it to themselves. They didn't rank high in all those NFL ratings either this weekend. So
neither did the Chiefs, and they won the Super Bowls.
So I can't stand Cam for the way he types, but also at those camps, yeah, it's good to give back to your community. I have no problem with it. I think that's admirable of him, and that's great. But he be instigating the shit out of those kids a lot. And you can't tell me he doesn't. And we know, like kids these days, like you, I respect my elders. If I went to a Cam Newton camp, I'd be like, holy shit, I'm in the presence of Cam Newton, and he's gonna teach me something, or at least I'm gonna get to meet him and try and learn what I can, joke around, whatever. But he'd be throwing out numbers like, I'm worth 50 million. What are you worth?
You ever watch a Michael Jordan
kids
camp?
Are talking shit.
Did you ever watch a Michael Jordan video from his camps? Bro, we're talking about asshole.
The epic quote of all time. Fuck them kids, bro.
Fuck them kids. But, come on, dog. You think? But ain't nobody gonna swing on that.
I'm not saying that it's wrong. I'm not saying that it's wrong. But if it's in Atlanta and it's the hood there, and you're instigating, you're gonna get jumped. You're gonna get jumped.
That's soft, bro.
That's racist. It is soft. It's shitty. I wouldn't say on my fine day, like, I'm gonna go take down Cam Newton today. I think today, hey boys, what y'all doing at 11? Let's squad up. Go to this Cam Newton meeting and then just take his ass down. Show him what we're worth. No, man, that's not how it is. Like
whoever was the instigator, he needs better friends because somebody needs to tell him, "Nah, chill out, bro. It's Cam Newton, dog. You're gonna look like a fool."
No, but I'll be honest. I'll be honest. When I saw the video, I'm sitting there waiting for the moment for something to happen where Cam Newton falls down. I waited a very long time and it never happened.
I did too.
Dude,
we still waiting.
3, 4, 5 guys, and and you're right. Like I was so surprised, KK. He never threw a single punch, and he was just side to side, pushing. It looked like he was just the way he like no homo, like the way he was like moving his body and just pushing people around, and then he grabbed 2 guys at the same time, and then I'm like, bro, what the heck?
Directed traffic, bro, like a.
Vic, if you haven't seen that video, you have to see it. It's crazy.
Come on, man. If y'all didn't see the video on our Instagram that we posted with Stone Cold Steve Austin walking into the ring and just stuttering everybody, that's exactly what happened. Ain't nobody was messing with Stone Cold Steve Austin that day. It was just Stone Cold stuttering everybody. So that's how I saw it. But yeah, that was a great fight. I hate that it had to happen, but that's my dog, bro. Like Cam, I'm so proud of him, dog.
I'm proud of him too, man. But just it's like know your audience of what you're doing to. If you got kids that are talking back to you, there's a way to do it. Like if you want to be a kid and do it back, like I got no problem with that. I really don't. But goes back to mine and Sammy's favorite saying: play stupid games, win stupid prizes, man. You want to play stupid games? You want to talk shit to these kids and you're going to rub them the wrong way one day. They think they're going to be fucking better than you. You're telling them be better than me. You put out a thing, be better than me, son. They pay attention to this stuff. So that's all
Hey, one of my favorite movies of all time, Step Brothers, right? When you got some guys that are down on their luck, them kids gonna have that day, right? Like them kids, they made him eat dog shit. Like they whooped Will Ferrell and Homeboy ass, right? But when they was feeling themselves again, they had to remind them little jits, we are adults and y'all are little fucking jits, right? And they whooped that ass, bro. So, I mean, shit. At the end of the day, grown man strength is grown man strength. The Cam Newton, he got that grown man strength, like for real, dog. Like he probably don't even lift weights no more. That's just natural God-given ability that he has. So yeah, they picked the wrong one, dog. That dude looked like a damn middle linebacker playing quarterback. Like, come on, man, that's crazy. He looked like a defensive. He looked like a defensive end playing quarterback in the NFL. Come on, man, that's crazy. But yeah, that's all I got on that. That's all. Oh no, where's my dog at?
Yeah, we lost Vic to his internet
We
connection,
lost.
man.
Damn, he got what he got? He got Comcast or
No, he got this connected to
he
that
got Cricket.
McDonald's Wi-Fi.
He got that Cricket wireless.
I told him to stop stealing his neighbor's Wi-Fi. They're gonna find out eventually.
Oh, they changed the password finally. Damn, that's what's up. Good shit. All right, where we at, Sammy?
All right, so you got the next one. I don't know actually anything about this one, so I'm kind of interested to see what you got to say about it. Scottie Pippen's No Bull Revenge Tour.
You haven't heard, brother?
I have not. Enlighten me, sir.
Hey, Rod, go ahead and explain this shit to the folks.
Well, I mean, if you were expecting him, Horace Grant, and Luke Longley to go on a montage of how
start that as a joke. Luke Longley, Scottie Pippen, and Horace Grant walk into a bar. What?
Yeah. And if you're going there and like expecting them to just trash Michael Jordan, which they didn't, surprisingly, they didn't trash Michael Jordan or the documentary. They just went out there and expressed their feelings to everybody. That's all they really did. It was like a big therapy session for them to get everything off their chest, and it was admirable. But
True
maybe
life, I had to play with Michael Jordan. Is that what it was?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Listen.
How to Catch a Predator.
Whoa. Hello. Damn.
Did he?
Hey, shout out to MJ's son. You got out of that situation because you don't know what the hell you was about to walk yourself into. So shout out to MJ's son. I wonder who y'all think lots of people gonna go after next? Probably I think he'll go after like one of those Ball brothers. He gonna go after Lonzo or
I say go after Zion.
Nah, that's not her type, dog. Come on, man. It's not her type, dog. But anyway, so what are we talking about? But yeah, to me, Scottie, the fact that Scottie's a sensitive dude, bro. Like it's like I don't know why he still feels the need to like defend himself. Like, bro, you was the second best player on one of the greatest teams, if not the greatest team of all time, and you were part of the reason why MJ has 6 championships. However he feels about you, I don't give a shit. But like, I feel like ever since he retired, it's just like you talk about Jason Tatum getting disrespected. They've been disrespecting Scottie Pippen since like day one. Like with the contract situation, with everything from what we saw in the Last Dance to after. It's like, for Future to really with some Gucci flip flops do that to that man's wife and then talk about it in the song, like, come on, dog, like something is off with Scottie, and I feel bad for the dude, but like for him to go out of his way to do some shit like this, I don't think he's hurting for money, but golly, bro, like let that shit go.
Money. He was signing vodka bottles in Tampa
at Lucan's. At
Lucan's on Kennedy. Yeah, he was hurting for money.
But he got his own liquor now. He got his own, I think it was a whiskey or some shit. He got his own whiskey, dog. Like I don't think he hurting for money, dog. You don't. Your name ain't Scottie Pippen. You hurting for money, dog. I'm sorry. If he is, that's a problem, dog. But then how did he get Luke Longley and Horace Grant to agree to this shit? Horace Grant wasn't even part of the second 3, and Luke Longley was just he was just Luke Longley. So how did he get those two to do that shit? That's what I'm confused about. But Vic, were you able to pay attention to any of that shit as far as like the Scottie Pippen score?
So my apologies, my internet went down.
Your cricket.
And then I turned it off and then turned it back on. Look at that. So I did see it. I feel bad for the guy. Also, like, it's probably doesn't help that your ex-wife is dating like Marcus Jordan.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. They broke up, but still, they were on a TV show together called The Traders on Peacock, which is fantastic. But yeah, really weird. Really, really, really weird.
I'm just happy it's over for Marcus. Like, let's be honest. I'm happy for Marcus. Like, you gotta go get somebody your own age and just relax. Don't go after that little cougar, bro. She she go snatch it. She go snatch it though. So I am proud of him.
She still goes by Pippen for everybody. Yeah.
That's how you know she got an issue, bro. Like that's how you know she got an issue. And shout out to Scottie Pippen Jr. He's been playing well.
We saw him. Sammy saw him play. We were Vanderbilt fans for a hot 4 weeks, that's for sure. And Scotty was in attendance. Senior was in attendance there.
I got to figure out who I'm gonna pick up my bracket for March Madness. Outside of the USF making it to the championship game. But I don't know if is there because every time there's a team that's ranked like number one or some shit, they lose or whatever. Is there like a clear cut like that's a team we should watch for? Has anybody been paying attention at all? It's about to be March, y'all.
Sammy and A-Rod have. I haven't paid attention.
I know y'all getting ready because I know y'all be putting money on this shit. So Sammy, what have you noticed? Are we like who am I supposed to be like?
I mean, okay, so I haven't actually been watching like the top teams because I think that's kind of boring. Like I watch kind of the middle and then work my way down, and then I'll eventually, obviously, you're going to see some of the top teams, especially as the end of those tournament games go, or conference championships and stuff go. My biggest takeaway this year, and I know Vic is going to say I'm absolutely crazy, but I personally believe the SEC is insanely overrated in basketball this year. Insanely overrated. They should not have that many teams in the top 25. That's just my opinion.
I actually did post that in my Instagram. Let me see that shit again.
Watching a lot of basketball, I see a lot better teams in other conferences. I'm not saying the American is better, like no, not by a long shot at all, but I still think the ACC has better teams, just better coach teams.
Big 12.
Bro, the ACC only got the two blue bloods.
Yeah.
Duke and North Carolina.
Which meanwhile, they actually aren't even that
good. Yeah, I mean, I'm a Tar Heel fan, and it's not like it's been pretty. But Tennessee, Auburn, Alabama, Kentucky, South Carolina, and Florida. Yeah, the Florida one's a little confusing because like it's not like they've done anything completely incredible this year.
They're like 19-8. Like what the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, they ranked against the mighty 13 win in a row USF. Let them say no. Big 12 got a 4, but I can see that. Big East. You're right. The SEC is kind of oversaturated as far as like talent, but
and I'm unimpressed. You look at their win-loss record, and the only reason
we see it in football.
Yeah,
they'd be like 5-3. They rank 13th in the nation. Like what? It's just who's giving the most money to the NCAA,
right? And I think it's because of this whatever. Anyway,
you got something.
No, we're good. I don't understand it because I watched some of the SEC games and like I watched Florida and I'm like, they're not that good. Like sometimes you see like because I compare it to watching like Gonzaga last year or even like Arizona last year and I'm like, those are some good teams. Yeah, they lost and got a little bit unfortunate. But then you watch Florida, and you're like, okay, you're 19-8, and you're in the top 20. Like, bro, you're not even that good. So I don't know if it's the state of basketball, but I think this year, if anything, more than any, I think we're going to see a lot of upsets, and I'm actually pretty excited about that.
Oh, yeah, I think USF. I mean, shit, we might smell the Sweet 16.
If USF, I mean, it's kind of unfortunate we're top 25, right? Because I don't want to be that high of a seed. Like, if we're in a 10 or 11 seed. Oh my God, that's barbecue chicken, bro. That's first round win all day. You know what I'm saying?
We could be ranked 19th at the end of the year, and they'll still give us a 12 seed. So It don't matter in the top. Like with the top 25 in basketball, it's like that's a whole nother animal. They don't get like St. Mary's would be like 25-0 or 31-2, and they still be ranked 5th. It's just how it is. So that's not too much of a concern, but.
But everybody start preparing. We'll do some more March Madness next week. But just keep it. I just wanted to give you a nice little intro into it. Don't be surprised if you're watching SEC basketball and you're like, ugh. You know what I mean? Like, ugh.
Exactly. And
Kentucky has some ballers, though. Don't get me wrong. Kentucky's got some ballers.
That's every year, but they ain't gonna win the championship because we know what's gonna happen. They're gonna lose to a team of adults. It's the same shit every year. So. A-Rod, we're going to do bracketology, so make sure you get that shit ready, A-Rod. So we're going to make sure.
I forgot that kid's name, though. There's a kid from Kentucky I watched the other day. That kid is disgusting, though. Like, he is. Like,
Tyrese Maxey?
He reminds me of Tyrese Maxey, bro. He was getting any shot he wanted, bro. Like, oh, my goodness gracious.
Huh? DJ Wagner.
Yeah.
DJ Wagner.
The rookie? Oh, the freshman? Oh, yeah, he's nice.
It's DeJuan's son.
Yeah, I remember. Oh, I watched him in the McDonald's All-Star game. I was like, All-American game. I was like, oh yeah, this kid, he got it. I think he was a number 1 or number 2. I think he was number 1 or number. I think he came from USC, Collier or some shit like that, and then him were like 1 or 2. But yeah, he can play. He can go for real. So that's good. But before, cause I know we're getting close on time. But before we kind of like wrap this shit up.
What is time?
Time is what's the word? Is perspective. I don't know. Whatever. Time is subjective, because it really is. Let's be honest. I was talking to one of my candidates at my job, and he was like,
"Here we go with time to get people."
It was Thursday in Guam, and it was Wednesday here. I was like, "What the like?" That shit was confusing. I'm like, "Bro, you really talking to me from the future? Like, you are literally." It was 2 a.m. in the morning for him, and it was like, because they're 15 hours. So for me, it was like, I don't know, 11 a.m. I'm like, bro, you on a whole nother clock. So that shit tripped me.
No,
bro.
not what. By the way, it wasn't Wagner. It was Rob Dillingham that I was talking about.
Oh, Dillingham.
Okay. Wagner is nice though. Wagner is nice.
Now, Wagner is nice, but this Dillingham is like Tyrese Maxey, bro. Like Tyrese Maxey.
And the Miami Heat gonna draft him with the 32nd pick, and then they're gonna be like, oh, got another steal, because Miami. I posted this shit the other day. The Lakers, they drafted Hood Schifino or whatever from Indiana. Meanwhile, Jaime Jaquez was right there. Who is your boy, A-Rod, from the Rockets? Cam Whitmore.
Oh, Whitmore, yeah.
Whitmore was still on there. Homeboy in Golden State
slid.
Really well.
He slid. He was supposed to be a top 10 pick. He slid though.
Yeah. So a lot of shit. But before we do this whole time shit and lock this bitch up, real quick, football is happening because it is still football season for people who care about the off season. Free agency is kicked off. So what do you call it? Franchise tagging and shit is happening. Combine is about to kick off in a little bit. A lot of rumors with this, that, and the third. Me and A-Rod talked about this before. Like the combine, we don't really give a shit about the combine. It's like, all right, cool. Oh, he ran fast. Okay, but from y'all's team's perspective. A-Rob, we'll start with you from a Jets perspective. Then we go to the, Pats. You got to keep y'all on your toes with the Patriots, and then I'll talk. Is there anybody that you might be looking like, I want to see how he does in the combine? Or is there like a free agent? Like which way? Is there somebody that you want to see, like maybe from this youth, or one of these independent maybe running backs, or some other shit that has your interest right now?
Joe Alt. That's all I want. Joe Alt from Notre Dame. That's who I want.
And what position does he play, sir?
Offensive line.
Yeah, fuck.
Give me a big corn-fed white boy from the fucking Midwest. That's all I want.
To live in New York? That's a lot to ask for.
I don't give a fuck, man. Put him in New Jersey. Just get him here somehow. He can live in eastern Pennsylvania. I don't give a shit.
Vic.
Just give me Jaden Daniels. I just want to see Jaden Daniels in the Patriots uniform. That's it.
He's definitely going to test well at the combine. Like he's definitely gonna do all that.
Apparently he's not going to throw.
He's not?
Apparently he's not going to throw.
I read he's throwing, and Drake May is not.
Oh, Drake May. Yeah. I just want to see give me Jaden Daniels.
Are they going to throw at their pro day though? I would assume so, right?
Yeah, Jaden Daniels said he's going to throw his pro day. I thought, but.
And y'all got what? Fifth pick?
Third pick.
Third. Oh shit. Ooh. Yeah. I mean, I think the Bears are more than likely to draft Caleb Williams. So, who's got 2? Arizona.
Arizona's gonna get Harrison.
So
I keep reading.
Washington has 2. Washington has 2. So they'll pick a quarterback.
Arizona has 2. Don't they?
No. Washington has 4.
Washington has 4. As goofy as it sounds, I keep hearing that the Patriots or the Commanders may trade down.
I heard, Sammy, that the Patriots might be looking at Justin Fields.
I would love that.
Thoughts? Would you rather have Justin Fields, or would you rather have Jaden Daniels.
Bro, I'm so desperate at this point that anything is better than what we've been witnessing. So, what is one of our favorite sayings is the definition of insanity is trying the same thing multiple times and expecting different results. So yeah, if we want to bring Justin Fields here, that's cool. If we want Jaden Daniels, I'm also cool with that. I'm curious for your first question about the combine. I'm really looking at Michael Penix. I want to see what he does. I like that guy. Vic says I'm crazy. I like that guy a lot. I don't care if we get him or not. And if we were to potentially trade down and maybe get 2 picks out of it, maybe we end up with Michael Penix. That's what I hope.
What if the Bears were to trade with the Patriots, swap picks, and they get 1 and 3, and they get Caleb Williams and Marvin Harrison?
That's basically what the Texans did. They got themselves C.J. Stroud and Will Anderson. They said, "Yeah, we're about to stack up right now." That's the Texans, for all the bullshit we gave them for the last few years, bro, they struck gold. They got the right coach, and they got the best offensive and defensive player in the draft. Like
Speaking of the Texans, they're one of the top 20 most profitable franchises in the world, which is crazy to think about. But I think it's because of what they started at,
Texas, baby,
and then
it's Texas
where they're at now. So
that's that oil money, dog.
That's crazy.
But I am very intrigued to see, not even from an Eagles perspective, from a Michigan's perspective, because I know we got a lot of players, but the book on JJ McCarthy is all over the place. Like, some people love him, and some people don't. They have no opinion, and some people just hate him. So it's like, because from what I've literally watched every single game of his career as a Michigan Wolverine. Every snap he's ever taken, I've watched it, and when he wants to, it's like, oh yeah, he can do that shit, right? But he wasn't asked to. So I'm trying to think: has there been a college quarterback that was like that that wasn't really asked to do much, but when they got to the league, they showed they could? Cause I'm trying to think. I can't really think of one. Like Tom Brady was. I'm not saying by the way, I'm not saying JJ McCarthy is going to be Tom Brady. However, there is a Michigan link to it. Michigan, 1998, whatever. We won the championship with Charles Woodson and them. Tom Brady was not Tom Brady. He was splitting time with Brian Greasy and somebody else. Like, he wasn't.
It was Drew Henson.
Yeah, exactly. He wasn't the guy, and he didn't test well. He didn't look good, and he's the greatest quarterback of all time.
Wasn't it Harrington too before that?
Oh, that's who it was. It was Drew Harrington.
Yeah, it was Harrington.
Oh no, Joey Harrington was before him, and then Drew Harrington was after Brady.
Didn't Joey Harrington Oregon?
And Brian Greasy was also in that mix, correct?
Joey Harrington went to
Oregon.
Joey Harrington played for Detroit. I don't think he ever went to Michigan though.
No, he went to Oregon.
Yeah, we got a little mix. But anyway, God, what was I saying? Oh, but yeah. What was I saying? Y'all made me lose my train of thought. Who was I asking this question to?
He did go to Oregon.
Okay.
Who am I thinking of? Hold on.
No, do you think JJ McCarthy? I got it. Do you think JJ McCarthy? I don't even know how to ask this question. Hey, Rod, what do you think? Like, what's your opinion on him? Like, you think he could? I don't know. I don't even know how to ask this question because it's like
you said
so many reviews on him. I don't even know.
You said a quarterback that was like asked a lot of.
Yeah.
And then in the league, like had like I don't know.
Because JJ wasn't asked to do a lot in Michigan. Hand the balls to Corum, hand the ball off to Donovan Edwards, play action, roll out, pass it to your tight end, or pass it to your best receiver. It wasn't like anything was over the top tricky. But when I watch him play, I've seen some throws that he made. I'm like, damn, nobody else make that throw. Like, I've seen him do spectacular things, but he hasn't had to like have that fourth quarter comeback drive, or had to do this, or had to do that. Like, he just had that shit made for him. So, has there been anybody like that popped in the league, or you think? I don't know. I'm very confused about the whole situation.
Yeah, I don't know. AJ McCarron, maybe. I don't know. He didn't have to do much. He just had to give the ball and make plays, be smart with the ball, but didn't have that great of a career. He started a little bit, but
was McCarron like a five-star player? Because the thing with McCarthy, he's a 5-star quarterback that came into Michigan with all this ability. Like, remember we had a quarterback while he already I already forgot his name, and we shipped him off because we knew JJ McCarthy was him. But now it's like we haven't let him be him over the last few years. You think he could just turn that shit back on?
I think he can. I think he's made a case for himself. And if I keep seeing him being linked to the Broncos, and if that's his designated landing spot, I think that would be a good spot for him to go to. So
With Sean Payton.
Get a
Sean
young
Payton behind Russell Wilson for a year.
No, Russell Wilson's
I was
gone.
gonna
man.
say Russell Wilson's one of the quarterbacks that we didn't expect much from, and then he came in the league, and then he did pretty well.
That's
He
a
was
good one.
highly touted. He was highly touted, and they always shit on him for his arm when he was at NC State, and then obviously when he
Yeah.
transferred to Wisconsin, he still really handed the ball off a lot because Wisconsin likes to run the ball.
That is
And
true.
then-
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
he still threw the ball, like he still handed the ball off, but he could throw the ball.
Yeah. But when he needed to show out, he showed out.
He did.
That is exact. Oh my God, Sammy, that was I gotta give you. Remember when I see you next time, I'm gonna give you like $5 or some shit like that. That was beautifully said. Yeah, like a Russell. So yeah, so he could very well slip to the third, fourth round and then be a Super Bowl champion in the next couple of years. That's very all right. Cool. I got that cleared up. That makes me feel a lot better about. Okay, cool. That's all I got.
And it was Brian
all.
Greasy and then Drew Henson. My bad.
That's what I said.
Okay.
Dog. Come on, bro. Go blue.
Yeah, that's what KK said.
Yeah.
And then you has to think about Joey
My
Harrington.
bad.
Go blue, baby. Oh, dog. All right. I just gotta say, I gotta let my naysayers know something real quick. The University of South Florida Bulls, baby. They've been talking shit. It's not just the same old Bulls. Vic, Mr. Mr. Knight over there. It's not just same old Bulls, baby. Not just same old Bulls, dog. Like we won 13 games in a row. We are top 25 for the first time in our careers, not careers, of our history of our program. And Mr. Sharif Abdul-Rahim's brother, old boy could coach.
We
Dog.
don't say his name. We got to say Sharif instead.
Sharif's brother, oh boy could coach, dog. Like he's a dog. We got dogs on the team. We not scared of the limelight. And I think this shit, like, remember like FTCU Dunk City? That was like a fun little story. And we've got some cute stories like that. Loyola, Chicago, whatever. This USF team, dog, we got some dogs, bro. I feel really good about what we're doing. Obviously, it's not like we're playing Kentucky and all this shit, but FAU in the same exact conference that we in, they made it to the damn championship game last year. So let's not act like it's impossible, right? And I think this is the effect that NIL and transfer portal and shit. This is the effect that it had. Our whole team is all transfer portal, like all of it.
Don't. I mean, I know you say Sharif Abdul-Rahim's brother, but I mean, he took a Kennesaw State team 26-9, and then they ended up making it to the tournament last year. So like,
Oh, I know.
for the first time,
I know.
that was their first tournament appearance in their history.
Oh,
so.
I agree with you. Sharif Abdul-Rahim is one of my favorite players I ever watched. Like I always like to think about players that no one really like household names. Sharif, that was my dude, bro. So like, I gotta give respect to Sharif when I say that. So, but yeah, Sharif Abdul-Rahim, brother, he coaches ass off. So let my naysayers know. Come on, man, it's the Bulls, baby. It's the Bulls, baby.
Yeah.
Vic, you got naysayers?
Yeah, I just will say that the Ken Palm rankings put USF at 93rd in the nation. I know Sammy loves Ken Palm. So no, but I'd love a nice little run. Of course, that'd be great. Good for you guys. I remember last time you guys were ranked highly in football. I think you guys were like number 2 in the nation at one point. I forgot how that season ended though. But that's neither here nor there.
All right.
I got no naysayers.
UCF is like the national champions or some shit like that. Whoa,
Okay.
whoa! Let's put that shit on a banner. Let's put that on a banner. Get the fuck out of here.
They're recognized.
Get out of
You
here.
better recognize. So, I will say this. So Gio Reyna, one of the most promising young footballers in the U.S. National team to come up in a long time, was in probably one of the worst situations in football that he could be in at Dortmund, where he was behind a bunch of players, not getting any minutes. So what does he do? He forces his way out to Nottingham Forest. A Premier League team, but let's be honest, a team that's fighting relegation. So he goes there, and guess what happens? Same thing, not playing any minutes. We need to find this man and save him. We need to save him from Nottingham Forest. We need to save him from the Bundesliga. We need to get him into La Liga immediately.
I like that. Hey,
That's it.
What's up with your naysayers, bro?
First off, say his name. It is Amir Abdul Rahim, okay? No longer Sharif's brother, Amir.
Sharif, brother, he can coach his ass off, dog.
He can coach his ass off, man. Watch out for those Bulls, man. Why not us? Why not us, okay? I just changed brokerages. So I'm no longer with my old brokerage. I'm with my new brokerage.
Oh.
And probably got a pending deal this Saturday, so.
What's it saying?
Oh, my tagline, Rodriguez Realty. I'll put you in your place.
He put you in your motherfucking place, dog. He put you in your place. That's what his naysayers need to know. He gonna put you in your place, Sammy.
All right, all you Jimmy Butler stands, y'all need to stop, man.
Let's go.
Y'all need to stop. I love Jimmy Butler. I love his memes. I love his trolling. I love all this stuff. But when the fuck are we gonna criticize him for not playing enough games? It's bullshit. I hope in this playoffs, I hope the Miami Heat do fine, but I hope he doesn't show up. And it just proves everybody that this bullshit that he pulls during the regular season where he plays, barely enough games and does just enough just to get by as like a 6 or 7 seed. And, then they do these miraculous shit. I don't know. It's just so annoying because I have another guy on my favorite team that just gets scrutinized to all hell, even though he plays the most minutes of practically every NBA player currently in the league. But yeah, that's all. And then he's making a video. I mean, the video's cute. It's funny. I know emo Jimmy, blah, 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 blah. But, bro, you missed 19 games.
You loved it.
You missed
the
I
video.
Did not at all. You missed 19 games, bro. Come on now. Let's scrutinize Jimmy Butler a little bit more. Let's be fair. Let's just be fair.
All Jimmy had to say is, this ain't a scene. It's a goddamn arms race, okay? I'm on it today. I'm on it today. It's a goddamn arms race when it comes to the playoffs.
Hey, put some respect on Jason Tatum, please.
I love Jason Tatum.
This is for my naysayers, not you guys. My naysayers.
Okay. Yeah, put some respect on Jason Tatum, light skinned ass name. But yeah.
I want to be Kobe. That's all I gotta say.
Hey, chill. Hey, chill. He got it though. He got the game for it, dog.
He better, man. He better. I want him to. But you can't tell me that Anthony Edwards ain't right there like, I got this. And we were ready to give the gun to Ja, but John took it from us and started shooting already. Like,
Ja still has a chance to be the face of the league, y'all. His jersey sales are still top 10. He ain't even played basketball since like January, of last year. He played 5 games since then.
It's all NRA sales.
Let's see. All right, I'm taking it home.
Take it home.
You can find us on Twitter at fair_weatherpod. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Search the Fair Weather Podcast. And where you subscribe or listen to podcast audio, you can catch us there. Take it away, whoever wants to take it away for final words.
Oh, shit, man. Manchester United won today, y'all, so let's go, baby.
Oh, my God.
Let's go, baby.
Who cares, man?
I just want to say, Hard Rock Bet, y'all need to sponsor me, dog, because I'm making money, dog. I'm doing my shit. So if y'all need help with some table tennis, anybody here, holla at your boy, dog. Fair Weather Podcast. Holla at your boy.
Peace.